Hello Libra, and welcome to your Astroflower reading here for the weekly reading going from the 4th through to the 10th, coming so close to your birthday season, aren't we? You know, this is the autumn period. This is where we're tying up a lot of loose ends, and there's a definite lesson theory to all of these readings this week. Absolutely amazing. An understanding about the subtle energies that are flowing behind the scenes. And I go into that on the Cymatic TV, the Energy Update, which is my sister channel. It's a channel all about energy. It's linked in the description below. There's the Energy Update that's coming out this Sunday. I also did the leaf that just sort of flew by. The old that's going away, autumn. Your autumn. The old that's going away, the old year that's going away, and the new year that's opening up for you. Yeah, so I do a lot of energy updates. It's all about energy on there. So yeah, it'd be good to sort of see you over there for that. Let's just get in and see what's going on in your energy reading here. The moon. The moon has quite literally been coming up for everybody. It's all about those subtle energies that are in the background and feeling those subtle energies that are in the background and allowing those subtle energies to actually create the surrounding environment that you so desire, and being attentive to that and how to put those into place without focusing and putting too much pressure on yourself, because you're very good at that as well, Libra. In your relationship side, on your karmic message here, is to follow that wheel of those change of fortunes that has been coming through you. And I'm seeing it in your weekly readings here. Saw it in last week, saw it in the week before. There's something that's instigating within you, and it seems to be there now. This week here, this is this change of fortune that's happening for you. And as this change of fortune is happening, you should be encouraging it. You should be encouraging it to go faster, to go quicker. Because when it goes quicker, that's when you're at best abilities. And doing this is being attentive to the little emotions that are around you. That's going to help you progress enormously forward. What is the universe bringing to you? Ultimate goals, basically, in regards to your relationships. You know, if you're thinking about that fairy tale relationship, activate it. Make sure it's in every part of your life. Pay attention to the subtle details that are going on around you, because that is what the universe is trying to bring towards you. Your ultimate goals, basically. Your ultimate ambitions in regards to your relationship side. And it seems very light and flowery and very beautiful in a way. And very joyous. A lot of happiness that's involved. Where has it come from? This is where your guides are connecting your past to your future. I think it's come from where you've actually repositioned yourself. You've repositioned yourself in regards to respect to yourself, and this has brought up those healthy boundaries, which have allowed you to make decisions to not go back to that. And now what are you going to go towards? You're going to go towards that one wand that person is carrying there. And that one wand is that passion, and I think it's been coming up through you in the past. And I think you're now feeling at ease with that passion. Whereas before it was a little bit skitty, was a little bit doubt in it. And I think it's out with the old and in with the new. The old past, the old sort of thing, last year is coming to a head where you have these healthy boundaries in you and you know how to go forward. And this is what's in you. And with this change of fortune, you now have the world, as you can well see, in his hands. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. Yeah, everything is possible. It needs planning. You love planning, and that's what you're doing with this change of fortune as well. And with this planning within your energy, this is what you're producing or going towards and trying to provoke within your life. A whole new pathway that is absolutely gorgeous for you, basically, as you go forward. Bonjour. I've got a lot of people that's turned up, obviously to do a picnic, and I'm obviously in the way because I've stolen the picnic table. But I've got to finish your reading because it's absolutely gorgeous. There's a whole load of people. It's almost like a marriage that's turned up. So I will go into that in a minute. Anyway, let's see what the overall outcome is for you. You've got the King of Pentacles here. So ultimate security. They're going to do, I just got to tell you all, they've come down to do a baptism. This is great for you. Sorry, pardon, je vais juste expliquer le John, reste avec moi. They're going to do a baptizing someone in the river here for a whole new start. This ties beautifully into your reading. But I'm just going to sort this out because they obviously want this table. I will be back in 2 seconds. It's all happening here, Libra. Wow, this is amazing. So we've got for your overall outcome, you've got the King of Pentacles. Ultimate confidence through judgment, through learning, through understanding. That's what the King of Pentacles is all about. You are in a position now, or you're heading, this is what the overall outcome is that you will reign over your relationships, not over the relationships, but with your relationships in a very knowledgeable way, in a lot more security, confidence within yourself. I've just got a little spider as well, money spider. You can go there, mate. A lot of confidence within yourself. Yeah, so it bodes so well for your relationships here. Really start planning your future. Really start opening the doors and planning a real possible future. This is a real transitional point before your relationships because it is going to kick off in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks as you go into your birthday season. So let's see what's going on in your financial side. 5 of Wands, everybody's been getting this. In your business and your job, and don't basically if you've got to grind it, don't bother doing it. Basically, that's what's coming out here. Walking away from conflicts that doesn't really serve you anything, that doesn't really get you anywhere. Petty little things that are worthless, basically. So yeah, I would really concentrate on working towards your happiness and diffusing any sort of difficult situations within your workspace, your business and your projects around you that are just not worth being part of it, basically. Yeah, this is the universe here. Let go of the disappointments of the past. This is what the universe is trying to encourage you here. And you've got 2 5s, and everybody's been getting these 2 cards, which is really strange. It ties into that solar energy reading that I did as well. I think it's important that you should go and watch that. Also the energy update, which I'm going to be doing on Somatic TV. But walking away from those 3 cups which are on this side and walking towards those 2 cups there. Walking towards a whole new paradigm which corresponds to you. Leave the disappointments in the past. This is the time of the year in order to do that. Close off the past year and open the future, basically. What's connecting your past to your future? This is what you should be concentrating on. Those 2 cups, as I said, in that 5 of cups that are full. The alignment with yourself, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with life, as it were. Falling in love with what you do. Opening up the passions and your connections with everything that is around you. So it'd be really, really good for you. And that's what's sort of coming through you and seeing things in a slightly different way. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. I've got everyone turning up doing their baptising now, which is great. There's nothing better than a baptising on a Sunday. John would be very proud. What's the thing you're building towards? Fair exchange. I think it's a situation that not only sort of provides for you, but that provides for everybody that is around you. It's a very just system. The most important thing is you, that it works for you. That's the most important thing for the starting thing. Then after that, once it starts working for you, you can share it with everybody else that is around you. What's the overall outcome? The Page of Pentacles. This is the pathway that you have been creating. You have been opening up around you. It is a very solid pathway. It is a built out of results, planting seeds for the future. That's what you've been doing, and that's what is now being activated. Once that pathway is open, that's when you can start building upon it. It's helped you with a lot of foundations as you go forward, basically. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We're going to be doing some clarifications of the Light Seers cards. I'm getting surrounded by loads of people. It's just so funny. Yes, let's just see what's going on with that moon energy there. Work. The subtle energies that are around you, subtle emotions that are around you, brings into play.
Ça va pas vous déranger parce que
Pas du tout.
c'est un baptême.
Je sais. Quelqu'un m'a déjà expliqué.
Ah, d'accord.
C'est merveilleux. Je ne peux pas demander mieux. Je vous remercie.
Merci,
pour exactement pour mener cette bonheur-là,
ouais.
Le dimanche.
Ouais.
Rien mieux qu'un baptême le dimanche
Exactement.
pour faire ça.
Merci.
Et j'ai un plaisir d'être là, même si je ne fais pas partie. Voilà. So yeah, it's good quality work with the environment that is around you. I told you I was getting surrounded by people. It's absolutely amazing. They're going to baptize in the river. I'm going to film it and I will put it on the channel. So it's good quality work. It brings you into alignment with who you are, basically. Really does. What's this Wheel of Fortune going on? Celebrating, connecting with other people. This is what's happening here. It's a celebration of life. I think this is the change of fortune within you. I think you're realizing now that you've been possibly really too hard upon yourself, and in the future you want something that's a lot more easier. You want to live life, you want to live happiness, and you don't want the complications in life. You want to connect with other people in a very beautiful way, in a very joyous way, which celebrates life itself. You know, and with the star card, you get the Five of Wands, being the best example of yourself. And I think the universe is encouraging you this, to take yourself out of that conflictual paradigm that you might have been in the past and head to a beautiful, bright future, the ambitions of your future. See what we get for the Nine of Wands. I think you've realized you've got those healthy boundaries in place. Yes. And now I think it's a time to go ahead and actually start working towards it. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful for you and create a really good sort of situation. With the Two of Wands, you get you, Libra. You get you. This is you planning your future. This is, you've got those two flags in there as well. Those two flags there, which are the two wands there. It comes out of planning, but it also comes out of planning because the wind is blowing in her direction. She's in connection with all those subtle energies. She's conquered her heart. She knows what she wants. Her heart is really fully within her. It's embedded within her foundations. And she has chosen a path to go down and go forward towards. It's going to be absolutely beautiful for you once you just sort of like realize you can do it, and it can be absolutely joyous. With the King of Pentacles, you get the Queen of Wands, enjoying the moments as they happen. It's like we're going to enjoy this sort of baptism as well. Enjoy the moments that happen. I think that's going to bring that security within you, knowing how it works, understanding why it works, when it works, and etc. With the Five of Swords, you get the Judgment card. I think this is pulling away from those conflictual sort of situations. If it grinds, doesn't work towards what your righteous path, your calling, your God's calling in a way from within you as you go forward. What do we get with the Five of Cups? We get the Page of Wands, opening this new pathway through your passions. That's what it is, letting go of the past and go into the future. Engage in it, create that pathway, explore those passions, and when it's working for you, it's really working for you. It's going to make things beautiful. Okay, with the Lover's card, what do we get with the Lover's card? The Six of Cups. Be an enjoyment about your past. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Allow that energy come through, and it brings through those flowers to you. I've got so many people around me. Voilà, j'ai entouré de tout le monde. Avec the Six of Pentacles, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Abundance is there. Everything is available for you if you so desire. I'm just going to get this last one out of the way, and we're there, we're done. With the Page of Pentacles, opening that new pathway is going to bring you a lot more security, a lot more plain sailing as you go forward. It is going to be a beautiful future on your financial side. I will see you over at Cymatic Tea for the energy update and everything like that. Thank you very much for being here. I'm going to leave you and I'm going to enjoy this baptism. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.